This time I'm going to be looking at a brilliant Pat Metheny line. This comes from the tune Minuano 6/8 from the classic Pat Metheny group album Still Life Talking. So let me play it a couple of times, then we'll pull it apart. So this line, it starts over a D minor 7 chord. And he plays, I guess you could say D minor, D Dorian. And moving up to the E minor 7 chord, he goes into a very interesting phrase, cool phrase. And there's different ways you can analyse this. It starts off E, chromatic passing tone down to the flat 7th D, then skips down to the B flat, and then C, A flat. So it's like major thirds descending in whole steps. It's kind of a little bit reminiscent of a Wayne Krantz idea we looked at previously in the line. So you could see this as being whole tone. Or you could see it as being kind of just an out sort of chromatic kind of movement thing. And he does echo it later in the line, which we'll come to. Although my suspicion is that he's kind of treating it, because it's moving to an A7 chord, A7 sus. He's kind of treating the E7 as a dominant chord and playing a 5/1 line. Because all of this can, apart from the passing note, can be seen as E altered. So it kind of shapes up as like a 5/1 line, E7 altered resolving to A major 7. But like I say, it can be interpreted different ways. After that, the chord moves to A7 sus and then A7, and he moves into a really cool chromatic pattern over this A7. So the A7 hits here, and he goes into this. Starts on the flat 7, the top E string, the G, moves up chromatically, then back down, then across the strings and moves down chromatically. And it's interesting the way he sort of phrases, the way he plays it, because he picks one note, then hammers on or pulls off the next one. So you get this pattern. And ending up again with the thirds idea, going down chromatically. Well, he doesn't really play that note, it's all ghosted. It's all very chromatic over the A. And again, that sort of phrasing pattern, that kind of picking, hammering, pulling pattern is quite distinctively Metheny-esque. And then over the A7, he goes into a nice repeating 6-note pattern. This is taken from A major pentatonic. You could see it as A major pentatonic shape 5, or you could see it as the relative minor, F sharp minor, shape 1. It's just a simple pattern within that shape. Then the chord changes to B minor 7. And he takes this pattern, moves it up a string, and plays it around a C sharp minor pentatonic scale, shape 4. That shape. Same pattern, starting the 5th. So this, again, it's an interesting one because it's over a B minor 7th chord. So what he's doing here is pentatonic substitution. It's a Dorian idea. So he's playing the pentatonic scale a whole step up from the chord. Then chord changes to F sharp minor 7. And he shifts up, takes exactly the same pattern, shape 4, pentatonic scale, up to F sharp minor pentatonic, shape 4 up here. But he carries it on down this time. But then goes into, I mentioned this sort of major thirds descending in whole steps idea from earlier. He does the same thing at the end of this phrase here. It's kind of out. Which is where you might think that it's kind of more just a sort of chromatic out kind of movement thing rather than a specific scale choice. Either way, it leads him down to this G sharp. Very similar to the idea we had in bar 2. It's exactly the same thing but on the next set of strings down. And we're back to the B minor 11. Over the B minor 11, he kind of outlines, I guess you'd say, B melodic minor. With a passing note of F, starting on the 6th. Really nice. And finishes up back in the F sharp minor chord. Again, we're in F sharp, I'd say F sharp minor pentatonic, shape 4. Very simple, very nice little motif. What makes it particularly Metheny-esque is, again, what he does with it, because you get this little idea. So this sort of slight slide up off the A, and then slide into the F sharp from the E. Slightly lazy at the end. Again, very Metheny, very sort of floating kind of style that he has, rhythmically. So let's put all of that together slowly. So let's try that at half speed with the backing track, and then we'll play it a couple of times up to speed to finish.